I have an offer
Okay.
from a company called Zums,
Okay.
and they have given me an offer of 20 million in cash upfront.
Right.
But they would be using this as dietary supplements.
Right.
So I wanted to be more of a drug. So I'm not happy with their deal. So I'm looking for someone, big company like yours,
Sure.
to go with an FDA approval, and you have a great track record of FDA approvals.
That's
So I
right.
think it would be a great opportunity.
Mm.
And as per my research, I think there's a 60% chances of getting this approved.
Sure, sure. No, so you've done a lot of research about us as well, which is good. I mean, due respect to Zums, but I think that is the real differentiator between us and them. We have a great history of FDA getting FDA approvals, and we would love to work with you. And if we can get to that stage where your medicine gets an FDA approval, I'm sure there's innumerable amounts of potential then there on from for you to grow
Right,
and for us to grow and for you to become a you'll be an FDA approval doctor, which will be something
right,
huge. And we would love
right,
to take you there. But yes, like I think you're saying you have a 60% chance, but our analysts think with your current drug, there's only a 10% chance. But at the same time, no harm in trying it. So we
right,
are, as a company, willing to put 10 million on the line and go through the whole FDA process.
right,
And come to that stage where we can take this FDA approval and maybe try it out.
right,
And that is something obviously Zooms can do. So we can do that for you. Uh,
right.
but of course, as you can
So
appreciate, it's yeah. Sorry, go on.
yeah. So I was just saying, the email you sent me, the offer about the five packages, the
Yes,
options. So we can discuss on that. I
sure.
mean,
No, sounds good. No, so out of
yeah.
that, which one is your preference? Which one do you think are you more
Uh,
tending towards?
I mean, I would first point out the things which I mean, I am not happy with. The package is A and E.
Right.
Um, so we would like. I mean, I would like to discuss between B, C, and D. Maybe my option would be B and C because
Right.
20 million upfront I'm getting from Zams already.
Sure.
So I don't want to go anything below 20 million. And
Mm.
once FDA approves, I mean, that is what I believe. So there's a chances of you making a profit of 120 million.
No, that is
And
true. You're right on that. If we do
yeah,
get the FDA approval, then 120 million. But like you rightly said yourself, we have a very big history with the FDA and getting approvals. So our
right,
experience, we know the process inside out, and our experience is quite thorough in that. But our analysts think there is only a 10% chance. So although yes, we would love to try it out and we are happy to
right,
put the money in, but
right,
we are only ready to do that based on your credibility and the fact that you really think it is 60% probability of getting it. Now, uh, since that is the framework of the whole arrangement where you are keen on doing this and we are happy to support you, you will need to help us out with a little more. So we were actually tending more towards the options D or E, simply because then at least we have some margin. Because if we don't get the FDA approval, then we are pretty much left completely out of pocket. If we give you 20 million, spend 10 million over there, our profits are never going to be more than 30 million with the dietary supplement. So which is where taking your confidence into perspective, we are happy to give you a better perspective, a potential of earning more. So if you were to take option E, for instance, if you can accept a 12 million upfront, we are happy to give you 20 million if the FDA comes through, and that is obviously based on your confidence.
right, right,
It gives you something more. So obviously, instead of compared to what Zums is giving you only 20 million, we are giving you 32 million in effect.
mm,
Um,
right.
but I know there is
I
a bit of a risk to it, and
right.
that risk you are projecting to be 60%, but according to us, it's only 10%. So that is, I think, really where the difference is.
I agree to you, but the amount of research I have put in to make this medicine, I think it's only fair if I get some. I mean, option C, which is 20 million upfront and a 10 million bonus. a 10 million bonus is really less because you're making a 120 million profits, and I'm asking just 10% of
I completely agree with that. I totally agree myself. 10 million is very less. If you're making 120 million, why should you get 10? We will double it to 20 million. But you will have to hold a hand and maybe come down on what you're expecting upfront, because we have to make a huge investment of 10 million on the FTA process. If we give you 20 million, then we are pretty much out of pocket. Plus, obviously, you will have to pay your lawyer a commission as well. So there
it. Right,
is more to lose there.
right.
What are your thoughts
So,
on that?
so how about uh, option D,
Uh,
17 plus?
okay, option D. So if we take option D, then perhaps it gives you a good bonus of 15 million as well. So you're still earning 32 million.
Yeah,
For us, it just leaves. So for us, the normal situation is that we think FDA won't come, so we will have to sell it as a bonus. So that gives us a profit of 3 million. Um, okay, okay. So I mean, we lose 3 million, we make 3 million, you lose 3 million.
right.
Is that something which we can shake hands on?
Yes, yes, but I'm sure you're making a 120 million profit on it. You'll be going big.
Well, let's hope so. We really
Yeah,
hope that you are right about this.
right,
And no, like I said, we are totally on board and trying it out. Out of that 120 million, we'll happily give you 15 million if it comes through. I think then it's a win-win for both of us.
right.
But yeah, maybe then okay, we can perhaps agree at option D.
Fine. All right, Mr.